Hello Zimbabwe, welcome to another exciting episode of In Touch with a Legend. This is your favorite footballing show where we bring you a Zimbabwean footballing legend to come and share with us their football journey, their football story. This show proudly powered by Nyaradzo Group. Yes, we've got a very exciting show for you today. You can see the table here. We're going to hear everything about it. We've got Tendayi Bwanya in the studio. Tendayi Bwanya is a former referee. Now he is also a referee's instructor. He is also a match commissioner. We're going to hear everything about him and all the story, all the journey that he took. Tendayi Bwanya.
Thank you very much.
Tendayi Bwanya to friendly basis. Tendayi Bwanya, match official. No one knows Mr. Bwanya is my school teacher. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Bunjira.
Okay, for now I'm going to settle for Mr. Bwanya. Okay. We're going for Mr. Bwanya, so I'm taking the school side. Right. Mr. Bwanya is in the studio, guys. We're going to be talking about his whole life. So when we where did he start from? Yes. Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
Yeah, I was born in Mtoko. 19 August 1965. And then my parents bought a house. They were given a house in Mfakose. So
okay, part of council houses.
Council houses.
Yes.
So my early childhood was in Mfakose, and then after that we moved to Zengeza, and then that's where I completed my primary school.
Where? Which school? Which school is Zengeza?
Fumo Primary School.
Fumo Primary School is very close to me. I did my primary school at Zengeza, but Fumo was Zengeza 3 at that time, and we used to be rivals.
Okay.
Very serious rivals. Yes. And from Fumo, did you play football at Fumo Primary?
No, I never played football at primary school. Although I went to Yamranai, and then we used to see some of these players like Joel Shambo. Yeah, he was called Mapepa then. We never knew his first name.
In Mfakose? Joel Shambo was called Mapepa?
Was called Mapepa.
This is something new. Was what headmaster, Jubilee or Mwalimu.
Exactly.
Why was he called Mapepa?
I don't know. But we were just juniors during that time.
Yes.
And then after that, when we were still in Mfakose, we'd go to Mfakose #1 ground, and then we'd go and watch a team called the Northeastern Transport. They used to bring their trucks to the ground, and then they would pack the juniors in the truck, and then from the shops to the ground.
To the ground for support.
For support. So we used to go and watch, and then there were renowned players like Rafo Beira. Used to play, very good player. And then there's another one called Kumbi. I can't remember his surname. And then there's also a team called the Come Again during that time.
What a name.
What a name. It was a good team.
Yeah,
it was a good team.
In Swaziland, 11 men in flight.
Is it?
Yeah,
I now recall. Yeah. So we'd go and watch those games after that, and then we'd go home and to also play street football.
Yes.
Yeah, which question? And then I moved to Zengeza. And then when we were at Zengeza, Mr. Frederick Musonza used to coordinate Zengeza area board in terms of about football.
Yeah.
And then during that time, we urged to form our own team.
Yeah.
And then I formed my own team, which was called Butter Superstars.
Yes.
And then with my two brothers, Alfred and Charles. And then we formed our under 10, under 12, under 14. We didn't have an under 16.
Oh, so it was from Ndaramsonza who said?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Guys organized my teams, area zone. So we had our team. And then some of the guys were Garamzengeza 1.
Yeah.
And then others, my classmates, Mzengeza too, but they used to play for my team.
Okay.
And then one of my friends, Sylvester Oka, he formed his own team, Blackpool.
No, Black Wolves.
Black Wolves. Black Wolves.
That one I know. Sylvester. We used to call him Siri.
Siri.
Yes. Yes.
So we used to play against each other.
Yeah.
Pachitwa to my leagues, to my tournaments, chichi, but he had a good side.
You can see my smile. Because I was playing for Black Wolves under 8.
Is it?
Time.
Okay.
Yes.
Then in Black Wolves there was Good Laws Sengwe,
Yes.
Donald and Emmett.
Yes, those are 3 brothers.
Three brothers. Those guys were very, very good.
Especially Good Law. Good Law. Akambozopiwa mari na President Banana.
Okay.
Remember when they played Coca-Cola Trophy in Rufaro Stadium against Dynamos? Yeah, he mesmerized them.
Good Law was good.
Yeah.
He was good. And then he also played for Zengeza I1.
Yes.
Yes. And then I also went to Zengeza I1. And then after Zengeza, I left to go to Krembon.
No, Chimbomire.
All right.
Team yakazoita sei bata
Pandangotamba kusvika pa Form 1.
Yeah.
And then my parents, they were now pressurizing me kuti Shamari, can you concentrate nezvechikoro zvemabhuku. Izvi zvebhora izvi guys. You know, like time iyoyo tandisina vamwe vataiti ava ndo ma-role models ekuti tingati ukateera bhora ka you would benefit out of it.
Yes.
You know, to us it wasn't something that great. I was just passionate ungonotamba tichingonakidzwa muchiswera the whole day muri street and so forth. And then pandangoti zvebhora ndakuita low profile.
Yeah.
And then after that I went to pandandiri kuzengeza ndobva ndazobva kuzengeza. My parents bought a house ku Hatfield. That was 81. So takabva ndamove as a family kuenda kuHatfield. Ndobva ndatochinja chikoro and then I went to Krembon Boys. Ndobva zvatongoperera ipapo. But you know, during that time kwainakidza. Because maiti mukatamba matches per weekend aidaidzirwa paradio.
Yes.
Radio 2 kuma 8 just after news dza 8 manheru yainzi zvemutambo yebhora here some mitambo.
Yeah, mitambo.
And then UDA Bata Superstars yakawina kana kuti 2-0 kana kuti yakadyiwa kana kuti 1-0. You know, those kind of kungonzwa zita renyu chete kuti raita
zvainakidza. Even kana kakuona kenewspaper so twaitobuda area zone paizengeza area zone imakoni area zone. It was very good.
It was very good.
Yeah.
Icho tumacuttings itoto taitichengeta. We had to give them a book.
Yes.
And I to document but unoziva kuti time ndozokupedzera zvera zvazosara uku zvazoita
sesi. But imagine if we had kept those books. But one person that I know still has got those books is George Nechironga. George Nechironga still has got his book. Norman Mapesa still has got his book as well. It's amazing. We show them stories. Tell me, who are the players wangwari kuti mugwenyu kubata? Prominent. Some of those that
they never got prominent. We had Joshua Nyamkapa.
Oh, okay.
And then he went into hoteling.
Yes, I know Joshua Nyamkapa.
He went into Elephant Hills, and then he also left and then went to Mozambique. I think he must have opened his own.
Yeah, I know Joshua Nyamkapa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then another guy who also ended up being late, Moses, I can't remember his surname. He was also good.
Oh, Moses Mzanenam. He was good. And he was short.
Yeah, he was short.
He was short by fracas kuzengeza. Yeah, I remember Moses. He was a very good player.
He was a good player.
He was a very good player.
So during the time ide kuzengeza, kwakuine ma coaches vana Casper.
Yes, Casper Mkari.
I can't remember the surname. There was Casper, there was the Oscar Mrewa.
Yes, Mrewa. Anga ile favorite. I Black Wolves there.
Yeah. And then Mdara Gilmore.
Yes.
And then Mdara Diva.
Yeah,
Mdara Diva.
He was a good man.
He was a good man.
He loved his football.
Saka you are right manje. Because you start seeing my specialized coaches. When I go to my juniors, where Bata Superstars gara apa. Teachwa my drills.
Yes.
Teachwa technical, teachwa physical. And then rimwe day kwaiwe kana Mdara Diva kana Oscar vangochinjana vachingoita mentor to my teams to anga turipo.
Yes.
And then Mdara Msonza Mdaro was very good.
He was.
He used to motivate us. I will actually talk about the sport. Good guys, if you're serious in a sport, it will take you places. I tsanangura my stories wonder, but you know we're juniors, but just the idea of you guys, in future, although you don't see it at that particular time.
Yes.
So those were things which also motivated us. Saka ndazobva kuzengeza ndau Crembon, and then got to Crembon.
Crembon boys
now.
Yes.
And then pa Crembon, ndova zvanzi pa assembly, you guys, there's going to be a course yema referees. Vada kujoin a refereeing, but will be held at Churchill.
Okay.
So 11 of us volunteered, and then would be taken. So would be taken. That time I was now doing Form 4, 1983. We were taken to Churchill on a Friday, and then we'd go through my laws of the game. Na Larry Mortimer, and he was being assisted in I think Samson Makwaro. So every Friday, I eat a first term. And then at the end of the first term, I a test about the laws of the game.
Yes.
And then the two of us, Inini na Lincoln Nari, we passed. And then patadzokera kuchikoro, patannounced my results edu pa assembly. That was nice because these guys passed their refereeing test.
Yeah.
And then to my league games to the second term.
Yeah.
And then my first game was under 15B.
Yes.
And then I remember vividly. Saka Karim Abdul was the goalkeeper under 15B.
Okay. Interesting.
He went on to play for Acadia, and then Caps, and then the national team. Saka Tadaro, I think that first game mirror, it started Tamba Muscat, break time. There was a prefect who was sent to look for me and Lincoln and no chag. So we asked it, guys, what are your sizes for the shirt and the short? So we gave the prefect, we never knew what was happening.
Yeah.
And then come lunchtime, 1 o'clock, talk to people, my uniforms black and white.
Everyone. Yes. Yeah.
So they went to Fulton and Evans, and then the Vanotinga my uniforms.
Oh, that sports shop.
That was
a big sports shop.
Yeah, it was a big sports shop that time. The Vanotinga my jersey, shorty, my socks.
Yeah.
And then my boots are routing.
Yeah.
So I said to my friend at Tamba Rugby, film and Goto, Katshama, dukumbiro my boots out. It oversized. I got my 6-star there and my pin. But I don't know when your game, but I paid.
There's my boots. Yeah. How was the feeling? How did you think? How do you think you did?
No, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. Yeah, we enjoyed it. Putting on a uniform and people saying, that's one of us.
Yes.
And he's putting on a uniform. So it was quite interesting. Yeah. And then my next game, Takazoenda ku Maubra. Shinotamba another league game. Through Maubra, I did the under 15 game. And then Tapedza, the teacher was supposed to have done the first team match. Well done. That was a very good game.
Yes.
I think you can handle first team.
Okay.
And then I said, okay. So I had Lincoln Nari, my colleague.
Your colleague, yes. My mama kutofamba mezi.
Yeah, I told him again.
Yes.
Skanziwo chita say chinda pa center.
Yeah.
Lincoln enda pa line.
For first team.
First team.
Ana yakutanga kuroga.
Watatopinda meme. Watatokweya game redu vatapedza.
Yes.
Then it was very interesting.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
When you went to write that exam, or when you went to for that course, when you decided you wanted to go, was it out of what made you decide with this refereeing course? I want to do it. What made you do it?
Very good. The reason why I ended up ndakwenda kurefereeing, it was nyaya yekuti bhora. My parents akachita shamari nyaya yekutamba bhora inoita se uri kupedza time uchiita se uchitamba bhora usikaconcentrate nechikoro. I wanted to do something in football.
Okay.
So I ended up tangoenda unoita so but atongo.
Oh, okay. Saka because the refereeing I end up training every day. I like soccer. Okay. All right, no, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hear, to understand. Yeah. What made you decide you want to go and referee? So now you this game, first team.
And then Vic Snell, angari coach we Arcadia United. He was Vic Snell he used to teach
Arcadia.
Yeah, he coached Arcadia.
Is it?
Yeah. And then he used to be our teacher in charge of soccer at Cranbourne. So he was overall in charge of all my teams at Cranbourne.
Oh, is it? I know him at Prince Edward. He was my coach at Prince Edward.
Yeah, akazobva ku Cranbourne akwenda ku Prince Edward. Atorwa na band.
Yeah, you want a band. Well, let's hear about Vic Snell. What did Vic Snell do?
So Vic Snell, at coach Arcadia United, they would play their midweek training game. Vaitsvaga division one side. Votamba practice game rao.
Yeah.
Saka Vic Snell would say, Tendayi ndi Lincoln, I want you kuuya ku Dan Bismarck.
Yeah.
So we'd go there and tichiri kuchikoro. But I think I was now lower 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So we'd go and do my practice game now.
Yeah, midweek. So Arcadia United inana Deft Zulu, vana Deft Mwanza, vana Mike Mhlanga. Yes.
Vana Charlie Jones, vana
that strong Arcadia.
Yeah,
that
strong Arcadia.
And so, not Bismarck.
Exactly. Yes. So when they would do their practice, in the shamari, kana makwenda mugame refresh chaizvo. Msambutya kuti madhara I will protect you.
Plus kuti Arcadia players kama temperament as well.
Very.
Yes.
So you would say, guys, go and do your game. If you have any issues, come and address them to me.
Okay.
So at times I would go 45 minutes. No, refer 45 minutes. After that, Lincoln Nari would do the other half. It didn't end up a line. So to go there for most of our, I think up to 2 years, Vixino Pangariko.
That was a serious apprenticeship.
So it was very good for us.
Yes.
It helped us to be tough.
Yeah, like you my intent.
Saka tatanga kunyatsosimba tichiri ku secondary school.
I can imagine.
And then one day, ndiri form 4.
Yeah.
Ndopazonzi na tatanzi na Mr. Mortimer, you guys kana mchida kurefura ma games, you can go kuzifa mono register.
Okay.
So I went ku Zifa kwekwe, and then when I got to Zifa, ndasvika kuina Peter Nyama.
Yeah.
Thunderboots. Ndina Peter, uda kurefura.
Yeah.
Tikati you guys, ndimona turi kuda mimi. You are not the future of she.
Vechidika.
Yeah, vechidika. You are not the future of refereeing.
I'm sure it was very nice to hear that. Unongoona Peter Nyama kutaka kuchika kuti Peter. Then he wants to
just to see him in flesh.
Yeah.
rather read him newspaper and so forth. So ndovadataura na Auntie Bettina.
Yes.
Vadatiche suma referees chichi avasiya ma details yede so forth.
Auntie Bettina but that time she was there.
She was there.
Because so she was a long serving member.
Indeed.
Yes.
And then ndovata takutanga tichipiwa ma games manje. And my first
register.
register.
Okay, we're just gonna go for a break. We're just gonna go for a break. This is where we want to start because this is actually probably the beginning of the real refereeing career. Now you are registered with Zifa.
Yeah.
Now we wanna know what next from being registered at Zifa. Guys, we're just gonna go for a break. This is exciting. Tendayi Bwanya in the studio. Show powered by Nyaradzo Group. We are coming back. Don't move away. Okay guys, let's go for a break. We are back in a minute.
As Nyaradzo, we strive to continuously bring convenience to our clients. Nyaradzo Group is proud to introduce Sawi, a new virtual chatbot assistant on WhatsApp. With Sawi, you are now able to interact with us from the comfort of your home and can be assisted anytime via WhatsApp. With life assurance products, diaspora products, applying and assessing your policy, payment platforms, claims information, and any other queries concerning payments, policy information, or products and services. Simply WhatsApp Sawi on +263 712 992892 or visit the link showing on the screen to register and start interacting and receiving notifications from Sawi on WhatsApp. Now, join in and experience a new level of convenience 24 hours a day with Sawi.
My name is Yvonne Mangunda, Marketing and Communications Manager for Dynamos. And being part of the Nyaradzo family has helped the club a lot because they obviously bought a bus for the team, and every time we travel to matches as far as Wange, Chiredzi, Mutare, they provide fuel for our team.
I'm Godnose Murgira, Dynamos Football Club player. It's a privilege working with Nyaradzo. Nyaradzo bought us a bus which we use for our training and all our matches.
My name is Apia Sylvester from Ghana, Dynamos FC football player. I'm happy to be part of the Score Pack plan. It covers unlimited member of your family.
My name is Emmanuel Jalai, Dynamos FC player. Make sure you join Nyaradzo Scopic plan, because if you join Nyaradzo Scopic plan, you get grocery allowance on your funeral.
My name is Albert Yonde, Dynamos Football Club player from Cameroon. It's always good to have company like Nyaradzo supporting us. When you get the Scopec plan, you're also supporting Dynamos Football Club.
My name is Sutena Muringai, Dynamos football player. Get the Nyaradzo Scopec plan to cover your family and support Dynamos Football Club.
I'm Nyaradzo Dia, Dynamos Football Club goalkeeper. When you get the Nyaradzo Scopec plan, all the children under the age of 23 are covered for free.
So as Dynamos, we're very excited and we're also very grateful to Nyaradzo for what they've done for the club. But we're also grateful to every Dynamos supporter that is part of the Nyaradzo Scopack plan. And you can also make your contribution. Join the Nyaradzo Scopack plan today.
Join the Scopack plan today.
Get the Nyaradzo Scopack plan today. Get the Nyaradzo Scopack plan today.
Welcome back, in touch with the legend. We've got Tendayi Bwanya in the studio. I call him Mr. Bwanya because he was my teacher. Please don't what guys, excuse me for that. But you want to see I'm a celebrity. You are Mr. I want to Mr. Bwanya. But for you guys, okay, it's okay. Tendayi Bwanya, it is the referee, former referee, very, very professional referee. You know, he also once officiated me as well. We're gonna be talking about it. Back to the registration. After registering, with Zifa. You are now a full-time Zifa member.
Yeah, I was still at school.
Still at school?
Still at school. And then my first game was a Division 7. That time...
Mama win a Division 7?
Division 7.
Division 2. Division 2, but
Division 7.
Wow.
So I went to Southampton Primary School. That's where I did my first game.
Division 7?
Division 7. That was 1984.
Division 7.
Division 7.
Okay. Tell us about this game.
Yeah. One thing that happened towards the end, I think I miscalculated my time.
Yeah.
And then I played the last half 5 minutes short.
But
they even didn't realize kuti ndozvaitika.
Oh, they didn't.
Papa sinaichengeta time. But ndakazoti kuzvindienda kurumidza kupedza. You know, we didn't have my stopwatch chaiyo kana tine ma clocks ine.
Saka unaita
zvekuto waitonyora paka notebook kuti tatanga na 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then we should end at quarter to 1:45. And then you resume uchinyora zvese.
Okay. Yes.
Saka game I managed to end it very well.
But makabirira imwe team
I think it was just being nervous during that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pamba sina match commissioner.
Aiwa, pamba sina match commissioners. It was a one man band where referee uri wega. Uchitaisa ma throw in wega, uchitaisa ma offsides wega.
That's difficult.
Yeah. Thereafter, then ndopara stanga uchipiwa manje ma games yezifa would go ku use it kwankwine I think about 4 ma fields or 5 ma fields, and then we're gonna usvika pa use it onzi une game ra 9, and then you'd start at 9 o'clock wapedza maybe someone is late for the game ra 11, and then someone say shamari come and assist me. Wauto run a line mapedza ra 11 ria kusvika kuma 1 utongonzwa nzi pane rimwe game risina kana mumuri futi. So all that type of my games iwayo they groomed me. Kwakuine Division 7, and then my divisions anga ni ma A and B.
Yes.
Like 3A, 3B, wana 4A, 4B, and then up to Division 2. Kwakuine ma A and B.
Yes.
Division 1 ndo yakanga iri 1 chete yanga iri ku time hiyo. So we did a lot of games. Muharare I went everywhere.
Matimu anga akawanda
and my companies during that time anga ari ma teams.
Yes.
Ma companies.
Because they own team companies na team.
Pamba sina. We'd go kunana wheel deal.
Yeah.
Taende ko kuma open fields kwekwe.
I know wheel deal chiground chekuva prize abechikwari.
Batombomira zvinyawo zvichipfuura neground so.
Kuma farms. Why zvinyawo dancing.
Motombomira zvopfuura, then you resume your game. Mopedza game.
But because zvinyawo zvanosingaoni kuti vanhu vautamba bhora.
Shamari, those people are stubborn. Those people are stubborn.
They wanted to show their power.
Vopfuura ground. And then kwese kunana desert taenda kunoita magames kunana Glenora, magrounds ese mazhinji ndakaenda kunorefera mabhora.
Yeah. But how did you see? Were you enjoying it?
No, I started enjoying it. I started enjoying it, and being the baby during that time was I was the first. Referee. Yeah, I was the baby referee. During that time, kwankusina ma juniors, ma referees. I was the first one kutanga kuita a junior referee.
Okay.
So you'd meet Madara, vana Anthony Mandwanza, vana Frank Valdamaka, vana Felix Sanyika.
Yeah, Felix Sanyika was.
Vana Nkosana Majoni, vana Danmo Matinya, vana Gerald Gwatidzo. You know those guys.
Pane refa idiwa na Charles Mabiga Sterek. Do you mean that Prem G Giga or something?
Prima Giga.
Prima G. Yeah.
From Blue Whale.
Yeah, I don't know. Some names or
you can see it. So those guys, you know, but you actually tell them, it has so, you know, you to help you to understand it. Oh, do what is going on, do situation at now.
Yeah.
So everyone, I Batsira, and I think I went through quite a number of about 5 generations.
Zima
referees.
It's brilliant.
Ndazosvika pasituation yekuti ndakanga ndakurefurana na Dharankosana Majoni, but I was junior then.
Yes.
Pakazobva crew yavo iyoyo vanana Mpingo, Reginald Mpingo, kukazouya crew yana Felix Tangawarima, vana Wilfred Mukuna, tantina na Martin Gambanga, Martin Gede, vana Jonathan Chatizembwa.
Iyi crew yakatozouya after you.
Tata pamwe chete nawo tata papamanje. And then vana Mukuna vachizobva, and then came crew yana more prominently yana Kedi Marange, vana Joseph Msusa, vana Nelson Kusosa, tikaita magames tese. Thereafter ndikazopinda futi mune crew yana Alfred Zindowe, vanana Cosmas Chafa.
Tanga taenda mai. Ndanga ndabuda mai ndakapedzera yana Marangi. Yana na Ke Marangi.
Yeah, wana Brighton Mdzamiri, wana Love Mo Chivaura, wana Love Mo Marange, wana Edmo Chiza. That crew yoyo. Takarefratesi yoyo. Saka I went through quite a number of guys, and these guys, they were assisting me, they were building me. Vachingo kukwenenjera shamari ita so. You know, the best critics yakoga ndo vanhu vanotamba nawo.
Yes.
Vachikutaura chokwadi. Mareferees vachitaura kuti shamari game iri kairi apa uri kugona apa dai wagadzirisa papa. So that's how it helped me to build my career.
Kokuma juniors, musingamborefera magame ema juniors iri pamba pamaimboenda kuna muri ku Kremboni muchiendeswa nana Vic Snell kuti pangu kusina junior football at that time.
Yeah, it was there. Kwangu the most important tournament was the Chibuku Cup yema juniors. Yairanwa na Mikpu.
Okay, yeah.
Saka iyoyo yatora ma teams all over the country.
All over the country.
I think they were representing my provinces out.
Yeah, under 14.
Under 14.
So Yambo win twice in the KTS here. Ndiyo and it. KTS and
okay. Yeah, maybe time you nandaregera ku refer my juniors.
Oh yes.
But kwangu ine ma teams aiva ku Manicaland, Blawayo and so forth my provinces tisangana pachecho.
Oh yes.
Ndakatomborefera Peter Njova achiri kuma juniors ikoko.
Oh okay.
Yeah. Mzilikazi.
But at that time you don't know so this one is going to be the soccer king.
Not at all. Time was Peter Njova. Mpana anogona bora. But to me it never registered. Yes, he was a good player, but uchingomuona later on it was but this guy atombomurefurira. Yeah.
And so then you started refereeing kuma division mchitenderera. I want to understand the point where you got promoted into the because we spoke to Mr. Mukuna the other week, and he was talking about being promoted. You were not just coming from Division 3, which you refer to Division 1, but I'm top ranked referee. How did it happen from being a Division 7 referee into a top ranked official from Super League?
1985, I was made the Harare Soccer Referees Association Junior Referee of the Year.
Okay.
And then I got a floating trophy and $50 cash.
$50. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
And then I also got a whistle, one of the top brands. Yeah, it's Balila. So I was given by Frank Valdamaka, and I treasured that whistle for quite a number of years.
Why?
Because wisu yetu karidza soka yaivharira ground rese. And then I was promoted into class 2, class 3 rather, ma 85 ikoko. And then I moved on kuenda class 2, and then 1988, that's when I was promoted into class 1.
Class 1. Now you're in class 1. You missed your first match.
First match. I was given Rufaro Rovers.
Okay.
Versus Highlanders.
Where?
Rufaro Stadium.
It was better. It was better. That's how to run there with Papa Fields.
But consider Zanguti, yes, it was a top game.
Yes.
But because of the grooming and under it, I used to do my lines.
Yes.
As a linesman. And then I did quite a number of my top league games as a linesman. Sanda kuenda pasenda nchungobatsira vamwe pama lines. This is your game. Rufaro Rovers versus Highlanders.
How did you feel?
I felt good. Because I was prepared for no fear. Yeah. I'd prepared for the game. Yes, the first 10-15 minutes unangochi real bit nervous
yeah.
But as the game went on, I started settling. Game race right as a rapper.
Tell me, as a player, you know, remember your first match as a player. You finally got this feeling you need to go good words when you are in the so you don't go farmers so you look up the game so you don't wait so and it's come with your breakfast your pre-match as a referee do you also have those kind of feelings like your first match so I'm feeling
yeah you get that kind of a feeling. But you know there was ngoti tambega just like paunita umapuka ndobotanga uchida kudzirwa pepe kwazinga wadzirwa unyatsoziva kuti ndam top gear ndozvanongoita uchi the refereeing as well. You start a bit nervous but with time nozongopesera waita se wakatsikana.
What makes you comfortable? My good decisions or
indeed my good decisions, good support from your assistants pamunenge muchirefera, and also the players kana uchitamba bhora rakanaka basingari zvekutsikana zvinokutsigisa futi
usingaridze
chinonetsa ndechekuti mama players can start instigating mafouls and so forth which can contribute to game rakuti usanyatsoita se usanyatsosetla. So it ended Highlanders yakarohwa neRufaro Rovers 1-0 but rakapera zvakanaka.
Then you were like, I'm here. I've arrived.
I've been baptized.
Then you're looking forward to your next game. What about the other referees now? Maybe match commissioner. What was the word?
No, they encouraged me. They encouraged me to know you did a good game, and then they also picked maybe 1 or 2 points where I needed to improve on. But overall, it was a good game. It was a good game.
Then your career kept in the Premier League. Which game can you actually say this game was tough? This game was really tough.
Oh, the derbies. Derbies, Caps, Dynamos, Caps.
How was it your first derby, Caps United versus Dynamos? Do you still remember it?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
It was 2009.
Okay.
2009. No, it was much earlier. It was a league game, but towards the end of the season.
Okay.
What happened was this: Felix Tangawarima was supposed to handle the game, Dynamos Caps. And then I was on the line with the Tazichka Chipere.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I think he had a bereavement which happened on the day. So he couldn't make it. And then we got to the ground and waited for 15 minutes. He was not there. So fortunately, Wilfred Mkuna was around and we said, Wilfred, we've got a crisis here. Felix is not around. And then he said, okay. And then I had my tracksuit, and then my black and white tracksuit. I had to give it to Wilfred Mkuna.
Yeah.
And then they said, since you were the first assistant, you now automatically move, you become the referee.
Have a ground man. Yeah. Ground.
So we went there.
Was my game Izara time.
Izara. We went there, but I did the game. We did naka, but
irritation.
The first few minutes take irritation.
Yeah.
But rakapera zvakanaka.
Yeah.
Thereafter, then 2009, ndakaita my derbies back to back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like
give it, bring it on.
You can say that. So I did the first league game, Varapera.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, found a point of footage kanziche rudzokera futi unoita dams in the caps. I said to myself, but I damn kuita rimwe game manje kai.
Yes.
Kanza zvina basa, you go
back.
Because the time you Andrew form is one of the top referees
in top form.
So I went there and then I did the second game Dynamos in the caps. Yeah, but rapera zvakanaka and uchinyatsodzoa kuti zvishuwa panapa ndaridza game.
Any game raunozobuda ramabuda mugame muchiti apa mana apa ndonozokukanya manje kwandaita apa I didn't have a good game here.
I remember those games.
There were very few.
Very few.
Yeah.
I had a difficult game. Zisco still Black Aces. I think it was a relegation match.
Okay. Okay.
Kurufaro Stadium. And then I think Zisco, I think ndopa iringe yakazorowa ikazobuda relegated. And I was Zombodzoka. But it was a difficult game.
Yeah.
And I did several of those my games you'd be assigned and it would be the do or die.
Yeah.
And which is out after this game, the result, one of the teams really
how do you feel? You say you just have a soft spot was Cisco Steel. You know that Cisco Steel got raw banana. You have to end up. You're human. You're a human being. You have feelings, you have emotions. How do you do it? Do you give my 50-50 decisions?
During that time, it's now called football understanding.
Yes.
During that time, why don't worry? It's also Zashir.
Yeah.
And it, but as football understanding, yes, parikutsikwa munhu apa parikukanganisa here kana kuti iwe unongoita uchinzwira tsitsi munhu yona that kind of a thing, but otherwise kwanguri tongoenda uchingonoridza uchiziva kuti even whatever the result it will not affect you. It will affect my teams.
And your emotions as well. You feel sad because this was still.
Then I did another game as well.
I play on guys.
I did another game as well. Kuzhishavani. It was Green Buffaloes Yekwamtari.
Yeah.
And I think they were playing Shabani.
Yeah.
In that game they also were relegated. But now Edi Nika.
Yeah.
They're still playing in that team.
Yeah. It was difficult.
It was a difficult game. And unekwa kuridza but my teams anenge akatarisa kuti
tuonewo.
Vanotarisa kuti tuonewo.
Yes, I wanted to ask that question. Makamboitwa maproject muchirefura magame iwayo vachiti akadhani before game chimboti motiona kati zvinomira mushe kana zvimakapi envelope amunomvira mamboitwa maproject adaro.
If they know kuti you've got a weak backbone, they can do those things, but if they know kuti this guy anogona kuzotisa patight anotinyudza kana kuti anogona kuzotichera.
Yeah.
They would not want to.
But it's really weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's there because in a number of ndasangana nazvo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say kuti zviriko unless ndakasangana nazvo kuti these things are happening.
Kana player akamboya game riri on pepe game re battle for survival player ngoyoti amdara kuti zvinomira musheka mdara tiopena kamdara
not at all. Not at all. During that time I was very strict.
Okay, how would you react if a player came to you and say amdara tiopena mdara wana tira kubuda kana tisevewa?
Untaura kuti tamba bhora rako. Tamba bhora rako.
Is it not an offense though?
Not at all.
Is it in your books, in my refereeing books, I also offense player no else could be not open.
Not at all.
Anyway, we're just gonna go for a break right now. When we come back, we want to hear more about these things here. But it's glittering. Trying to understand where and what happened for us to have this one. I remember this one. I'm going to talk about this one. I remember this one. This one is quite exciting. Guys, we're just gonna go for a break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about these trophies. I know you've been waiting to hear the story about these trophies. We also want to hear about the international career of Tendayi Bwanya. Guys, don't move away. Nyaradzo Group driving this show. We are back in a minute.
Nyaradzo Life Assurance Company, through one of its products, the Scorepec Plan, supports Highlanders Football Club, one of the biggest soccer teams in the country, and other local football clubs. With the Scorepec Plan, not only will you score for you and your family, but for your favorite local PSL soccer team as well. For each premium payment you make, your nominated soccer club will get paid from the Nyaradzo Life Assurance's Scorepec Plan.
Make sure you get a Scorepec. Support Highlanders, Ipos or Ipos.
When you get Scorepec, you're supporting Highlanders as a family and your own family. Every time you subscribe to Scorepec, you're supporting your family and Highlanders family. Get Scorepec today.
Always support Highlanders Football Club. Ipos or Ipos.
Supporting your team has never been this rewarding. Get a Scorepec policy and support your favorite football team today.
Branch or shop online at www.nyaradzo.co.zw and buy your Sawira way. Lots and lots of prizes to be won.
Nyaradzo, Sawira mukuru.
Umngane omkhulu.
Yes, guys, welcome back to the show In Touch with the Legend. We are here in the studio with the Tendayi Bwanya. I was asking him a very good question, a very funny question. My players I'm there. Was T3 or something. You know, guys, you know these things happen. And you said they were very afraid of
Indeed. There was one game I arrived at Rufaro Stadium, and then the Dynamo supporters were seated. And then as I entered the stadium, Rufaro Meme, Bangoti, Kampanaga, Kauya Kampanaga, are very strict. So I went to Zeguti. we've got a good referee.
Okay.
Yeah, by that vatongoziva kuti no, we've got a good referee watinaye nhasi.
Yeah.
Iwo unotobva wanzwa kuti zvishua vanhu vatotoziva kuti they're expecting something from me in terms of good performance. And then you would also want to live up to a very good performance as well.
Koma fans angasinga intimidate here kuti usvika like mahome fans oenda kana kupamba fields kana kuti Toad Stadium Lancashire kwekwe uchinzwa mafans achitaura kuti ubude nhasi tikadyiwa vatidyisa. How do you react to that kind of feeling? I've seen some fans.
Yeah, we experienced those situations. Yeah, we experienced them. You know, just like a driver, you cannot say kuti ansana mboita accident because either inokonzerwa accident or iwo ndio unokonzera. Saka you cannot say in refereeing unopedza career yako yese usina kumbosangana those kind of things.
How did you react to those fans, those unruly fans before the match? They are already telling you
you are telling me of a good game ratakaita ku Chegutu. Chegutu Pirates versus Luru Rovers. Those were rivals.
One of the heavy derbies in Zimbabwean football. A lot of people don't talk about that match, but I've heard so much about it. I've attended one match.
And then prior to that game, I think the whole week there was tension in the suburb about the game. So we got to Chegutu Pirates. We didn't know. We were not aware. Could in tension already. And then referees, they started talking about referees.
Yeah.
And then as we started the game, someone had put a nail kumanetsi kuya chipikiri. Goalkeeper angotora bhora ndobva vabaisa bhora riye pachipikiri paipa. Saka bhora vararohwa risina pressure. Skanzi ref bhora rabaiwa iro bhora rabaiwa. And we couldn't tell. Because bhora rakangorohwa, so we just felt kuti raiza pressure because of kurohwa kwaraita kwekwe. So they started comping the goalpost. Kutsvaga chipikiri cheche. Rakazopera game 2-2, but there was a lot of tension. Takatozomira, I think for about 30 minutes. Kuti vanhu vaclear kubva paground. Imagine.
I heard about that derby. I also watched one. They were always serious derbies and violent sometimes as well in the town. In the town. In Chegutu. It's unfortunate that not even one of them ended up in the Premier League. You know, they've been nice. Imagine they are both in the Premier League and they are playing their match, the derby match at Pupajena Stadium. Those are things that we are missing in Zimbabwean football. I would love to have such kind of derbies in Zimbabwean football. I think that would make football exciting. Now, we want to know any final. I suppose all these members, you got them in the finals. Take us through this. Take us through this.
We did the BP Cup final. I was an assistant to Martin Gede.
Yes, when was this? When was this one?
Do I remember? BP Cup.
Which team?
1996. It should be
96.
96.
That's why it looks familiar. That's why it looks familiar. Yes, that's why it looks familiar, because I also have one like this one. Yes, it looks familiar. We played what you call Mangura.
Mangura.
Yes.
It was Dynamo's Caps. Dynamo's.
Only who played Dynamos, I mean, yes.
Yeah, it was Dynamo's Caps.
We played Dynamos.
Yes.
So it's 1997.
97. This one was 96.
96. So you refereed too. Because 96 I think we played
match officials. You can see this one.
So it was Mangura.
It was Mangura.
Yeah.
Okay.
97. It was
some of us.
Dynamos versus Caps. It was 97.
Yeah.
I'm so sure. Let's see which other medal. Which is
this one I treasure it most.
Yeah.
This.
Why do you treasure this one?
Yeah. The Nelson Mandela Challenge Cup.
You were the official. Which team did South Africa play here?
Yeah, they played Costa Rica.
Is it?
Costa Rica yanga changobva kuita number 3 World Cup 2002.
Yes.
That was my second international match.
Yes.
The first one was Jomo Cosmos versus Lesotho Defense Forces.
Okay.
And then Benjamin played Benjamin Warwaru.
Yeah.
played in that game.
Oh, okay, okay. Cup Winners' Cup.
Cup Winners' Cup.
Yes.
It was Tembisa.
Okay. Oh, Tembisa Makulong.
I don't know.
I know the stadium. I know the stadium in Tembisa. Yes.
Yeah.
Makulong Stadium. Yes.
So the second game, this was in February.
Okay. Was Nelson Mandela still alive?
Yeah, he was alive.
He's the one who ended you this medal.
Indeed.
I would have loved to meet that man. I never got a chance to meet him. I'm jealous. Yeah. Okay.
South Africa, they won 2-1.
I can imagine why you traded.
And then that game, it was packed. 30,000 people.
Yes.
Bachita noise in that ground.
Yeah, they supported the Mandela Challenge is always is good. Who were the players? Do you still remember the players who are for South Africa who featured in some of the few players you still remember?
Do I remember? I can't remember.
Which year was this though?
2003.
2003 or 2003 or Benny McCarthy was now playing. I think Benny McCarthy was still playing. Yeah, Benny international matches.
Okay.
Yeah, he would come one, he would not come because remember in 1998 that's when he was the top scorer of AFCON. Okay. Which other medal? You want to see Trump in a Zimbabwean flag.
Independence Cup 2014.
Independence
Cup. I can't remember my teams.
Okay. My finals. How does it feel to be a referee in the final though?
Yeah, it's quite exciting.
Yeah.
And also you need to prepare a lot.
Yeah.
You need to prepare a lot. And the moment you're on appointment, we've been appointed for this particular game.
Yeah.
And then already your mindset you change.
Yeah.
You are now focusing on the game. You're now starting doing your preparations, your physical, your technical aspect of the game.
And this one is ready. We're ready for danger.
This was when Zimbabwe played Malawi, I think.
Okay.
National Sports Stadium. It was the COSAFA Cup final.
Oh, okay.
And I was the fourth official.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was the fourth official, 2003.
Oh, those are any red, my colors in castle. Red for danger. Okay, let's see this one here. Which one is this one? Take us through this one.
This one is the Mbada Diamonds Cup final.
Oh, this one is more recent.
They're sponsoring the Independence Cup. I think 33 years of independence.
Oh, this was not the Mbada Diamonds Cup. They got independence, but it was sponsored by Mbada Diamonds. Okay, all right, that's interesting. Let's see. I'm interested. Ready.
Again, another independence. 2009.
Independence. I don't know who came up with the Ready for Danger.
But I've got this one here. The annual national sports awards, the answer. And then they've got that category umpires here.
Oh yeah.
I came number 3.
Okay.
The first one was I think Mudiwa Mdawarara, rugby. Then the other one I can't remember which discipline it was from.
Okay.
And then soccer, and then I got the bronze medal.
Oh, okay.
So I was one of the top officials during that particular time. He answer.
Okay. Yeah. These ones look like
there's one I would like. Old. This one here. Yeah. I treasure it most.
Okay.
This Junior Chibuku Trophy 1987.
Okay. Yes.
It was my first medal.
In your career?
In my career.
Yes. I can imagine but they're good. You see, durable as well.
Indeed.
Very durable.
Yeah. So I've kept it.
You were the centerman?
I was the centerman.
In the final?
In the final.
Who was playing in this final?
I can't remember because with us referees, you're not interested in my teams.
You just want to focus on
the focus on the
imagine shield,
Deribod Charity Shield. Yeah, Deribod Charity Shield 2002. And then
abaweta nungo dzekugadzira mamedhara 2002 kwangwane zvangazi 2002 kwangwane zvanani ameno to vakaita sei apa
then 2007 I refereed Uruguay versus South Africa, friendly game to South Africa.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And who was inviting you from South Africa? No, I don't understand. South Africa.
They would put their request to ZIFA, and then the ZIFA referees committee would come up, would make a choice and say, can you go and officiate for?
Because in my right time and you on form like you had said that time.
And then
but that was interesting.
Suarez played in that game.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. Now I refereed him when
but you didn't know.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Looking back now,
yeah. So he became one of the top players
in the world.
Yeah.
And you were actually like telling him, hey, move.
He did.
How does it work though? Those guys, they don't speak English. So how do you come in?
You've got a common language in football. Yeah. You know, even if it's a foul, it's a foul. And then they know the they know what it means.
Can I throw in a referee? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I understand. This one. Which one is this one?
This one PG. Yeah. Soccer
PG.
trophy.
PG. Plate glass.
Yeah, 2004.
Is it?
Yeah.
PG yakatomboya kubhora.
Yatomboya kubhora. Yatomboita ka tournament kayo here kana kuti it was a cup final chete.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. Apa patati kumbotaura BP apa mambo mabata medal 2 at the same time chiti the same trophy. Apamba seya unaita kuchumura manje manigiriki aya rekati nyatsogadzirisa. Chicha already aya matipa akawari 2 here. Zvaiuya zviri 2.
Yeah, zvaka zviri 2.
Same tournament. Anziko
zviri 2. Because I only did one cup final.
Okay, and then the medals came. No, that's actually that's brilliant. They are very common.
Yeah.
This one I see Castle Cup here.
This was 94. This one was 1990.
1990.
I was an assistant referee. My linesman.
1990. Oh, my linesman. Tell us about your international career, games that you refer outside of the games that you refer outside of the country.
Yeah, I went to.
We know about those two South Africa.
The third game round, it was Angola versus Morocco.
Big game.
Under 23 Olympic qualifier.
Yeah. Where was it?
In Luanda.
In Luanda, okay. Yeah.
And then the Moroccans, they arrived on the day. I think a night before the game. And then during the game, my match commissioner was called Pecha. Yeah, in the pre-match meeting, we had asked the referees from Zimbabwe to speak English, and then the Angolans speak Portuguese.
Yeah.
The match commissioner was speaking French. And then Morocco, French and Arabic.
Yes.
And then the match commissioner said, I'm the captain of this game.
Yes.
So you took over everything in terms of deliberations, how to manage the game and so forth. And you warned the teams that any diving in the penalty area, it's a yellow card.
It wasn't. Yes, okay. It's a yellow card.
Yellow card. No penalties.
But how did you understand when he was doing that? Because he was not.
You could speak English. You could speak English.
Okay.
That was the beauty about him. He could speak English.
Yeah.
And then went into the game. The Moroccans, attitude here. And and they would also want to take advantage of you as a referee, where they would do. They want to take my dives to benefit a penalty.
Yeah.
Kwamsat simulation is that we are into the picture then.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he didn't like it.
Yeah.
And he was very strict, and he said, guys, I'm not going to accept any penalties.
Yeah.
So we were on our toes throughout the game.
You were the center man?
I was the center man.
So how did you deal with it? Now, we are not going to accept any penalties, but you see Munaro and boxing out.
Most of them, they were just trying to look for a penalty. Okay. It wasn't like my serious penalties. They would be sure this one is a deserved penalty.
Yeah, I want to understand. How do you divide? You know that line where you Munaki was sure, but you're saying. But this is not a deserving of a penalty. What makes you come up with the situation in which this Munaki was sure, but it's not deserving to be a penalty? How do you get to that decision?
You know, there are several factors that you need to look at. Like that time Munaga trip, and in Dagada also preparing to land, and you can actually tell Guti is thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's not a situation with atorwa. Preparation I want to land, but for someone to trip sure you can actually tell that this person has been tripped and it's a deserved penalty.
Okay, let's say this is Alois Ujira is running into the box and I prepare to trip and it's over trip sure. How do you then come up with the decision? And I prepare to trip was sure and I was looking for it, but the trip was sure. What happens then? Do you punish here?
The strike.
But the trip was serious, sure.
If it's a serious trip, you give your penalty. You give a penalty. Under that circumstance, you give a penalty.
So say when manje pango he was ready to green. How did the papa manje
manje like in our situation yako mazwano ndo eva manje you VAR ukuthi yakutarisa manje ma situations iwa. But you know papa ukuthi ngori live game arina kana
it's very difficult for a referee.
Pono zoita reference. It's a split second decision you have to make.
Yeah. If
you have to deal with that decision, you have to deal with your decision.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you. Commissioner, no penalties, but
that guy Pecha was something else.
Yeah.
But it was a good referee, very good administrator as well.
Any other international match that you remember?
Yeah, the one we went to Egypt. It was Egypt versus Sudan. Although I was the fourth official.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Joseph Msusa was the center referee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, my team one country.
Indeed. Yeah. Yes. So the Egypt they won 5-1 against Sudan. But there was an incident where Msusa did not give a penalty to Egypt. He deemed it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
And we got to the hotel staff they made noise about that.
Yeah. They were on TV.
They were not worried about the 5-1.
Yeah.
But they were just worried about the penalty. Imagine, they were just worried about the penalty. Yeah.
This is quite interesting. You know, I'm proud of this. You know, it shows that you had a career. You had a referee career. I think Bantorima players are talking about top flight football. I've seen half of these medals. I'm proud of you. But you had Prince Edward. You're still at Prince Edward.
I'm still at Prince Edward.
Yes, as a teacher. What did you ever do my matches in my schools while you were already a teacher?
Yeah, indeed. I did quite a number of games for the schools which used to come to Prince Edward. I would officiate their matches.
Like volunteering?
Yeah, just volunteering to do the matches. Also would do my games centenary celebrations between Prince Edward and St. George's. Those are the derbies within the schools. Yeah.
And my teacher murugenda ku Egypt kuno officiate class how did you juggle it now? Class
yeah. What do you do? It was a good scenario. during that time, my headmaster, Clive Barnes, I would prepare my work. And then there would be some assistant teachers who would I would leave work with them, and then they would do the work. When I come back, and then I would do the marking. So you had to prepare your work before you leave for all the lessons that you had.
So when did you retire? You know, after all this, when did you retire?
2009.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, why did you retire? But my referee not once can ask you at this certain age. 45 years, is it?
45.
But is it fair, though? Do you think it's fair?
It is. It is.
But you can still go on in the same and referee. So why do they do that? Yeah.
Considering the age of the players, most of them they are entering at 16, 18. They're already playing
professional
top flight football. And then once you get to 45 and above, then you become very slow in terms of your being athletic.
Do you think you were slow at that age?
Not really. I could go on. Yeah, I could go on.
So you could have asked for an extension. Guys, as we did, you could no apply. Guys, look at me. Can we send a Cooper test? We go. As we did, you don't do. Can't you apply? Good guys, what I do 45 years. That's 45, but I'm just going to teach boy.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Is it possible?
It now depends in a national association. At local level, but at international level, it has to be 45.
They won't. But local, can you go on?
They can make use of you after 45.
But you decided you didn't want.
I wanted to give the youngsters a chance as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you went into administration.
Yes, I went into administration. In fact, I was secretary for Harare Referees Association. After that, I became Zimbabwe Soccer Referees Association secretary. And then I was also the referees committee secretary general. Yeah, I did quite a lot in terms of administration. Having gone through people like Clive Barnes, was my headmaster. He was my teacher, my headmaster. And then people like Ndumiso Gumede.
Yeah.
I salute them.
Yeah.
Gumede, very professional, very astute administrator.
Yeah. Okay. There's this one controversial question that is being asked in the football fraternity. That my referees, I need to make my blunders, some serious blunders, but we never get to hear. Good does will be a punishment. I gotta say, but the player on the ones I got kick a moon, 10-match ban. I got Supira moon, 10-match ban. I got tackle, 3-match ban, red card. Everything is really it's out there. But the referee, I get a mistake and all that. So it's a hash. Not answer. I did my punishment in my referee. Why is that?
Yeah, if you publicize some of these things, it attracts unnecessary publicity. It attracts unnecessary.
But as you appease the Remuna, team often where let's say Highlanders the material one referee, you not a referee Kanya by the pen and Sirio, well, fans are going to good disciplinary hearing. It doesn't need appease those that were aggrieved. Could you at least up to a 3-match ban?
It all depends. It all depends how people take it.
Yeah. But you feel it has to be done in secret.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to protect that.
No. At least you get your punishment.
Yeah,
you get your punishment.
Yeah. Mr. Bwanya, thank you very much for coming to the show. I'm very impressed by this table. These medals. This is quite interesting. It shows that you had a brilliant career out there as a referee. And growing up in Zengeza, I'm happy also you grew up in my hood. It was good. I think you had a football passion, to actually start your own team as young as you were. I was very impressed by that. I remember your team at Anjiropan. I think I was about 6-7 years old, but I still remember that we used to play against your team at Antu Plegos. Thank you very much for coming to the show. We hope that we're going to see more of you out there as a football administrator. You still have a lot of time to grow in football administration as well. Thank you very much. Guys, this was an interesting interview. This was an interesting interesting show with Tendayi Bwanya, former referee, former FIFA referee as well. He is now the you are the senior master.
Senior master.
Yeah, the senior master at Prince Edward Boys. Yes, Boys as well. He is a Prince Edward School guy. It's not just Prince Edward. It's Prince Edward Boys High School there, but it's Prince Edward School. Yeah, the senior master there. My former school as well. So I'm proud. You see, this is Prince Edward. Let's show them. Yeah, this is us, Prince Edward. Thank you very much for coming on to the show, guys. Next week we've got another legend in the house, but you can still tell us which legend you want to bring in future shows as well. Just type in your favorite legend that you want us to bring to the show. We will definitely try so hard to go and look for that legend and bring him on the show, because we want to hear all the stories of our footballing legends. But for now, we have run out of time. We're out of the year. Nyaradzo Group are driving the show. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Watch again.
Nyaradzo branch or shop online at www.nyaradzo.co.zw and buy your Sawira wear. Lots and lots of prizes to be won.
Nyaradzo, Sawira mukuru.
Umngane omkhulu.